You're never gonna meet a nice woman, especially in basketball. You're not gonna find nobody like I found your mom or my mom and dad. Because here's the thing: if you're in this profession, which you got all this fame and notoriety, how are you gonna meet a good girl? You're not, because what you're gonna meet her in the restaurant where you eat, or you're gonna go to a club where you dance, or you're gonna meet her at the arena. So I hate to tell you, you're gonna meet a hoe. Just how it goes, son. And then you gotta wonder, then the first thing they're gonna say, oh, I didn't know you did that, man, with the Googling and all this. Oh, yes, they do. They know about you before you even get there. So, son, that's the bad part of the life you're gonna get, is you're never gonna meet a good woman. And by the time you do, let's say you get 30, and then you meet a woman and she 30. You gotta wonder why she by herself at 30. So there's something that's dangerous, no matter how good they look. But have a good time, son. I feel bad for you, but hey, I love the fact you made it.
What happens if one of the kids brings home, in your words, a hoe, and you know that you got a bad situation?
I already seen them. They already bought a few through here. I'm telling you. Oh, Lord. Hey, a lot of them look good, and man, but they got different motives. And hey, I just tell them to be careful out there, man. But you never gonna know what you get, because usually, where do you meet a nice woman? If you have a job and you go to your job every day and she works at the job, you see her every day. You know what she's about. You go to school, you see her all the time. You go to church, you see her all the time. My sons are not going to church every time. They're not in no school, and their job is traveling to 40 different states. How you gonna meet somebody and be solid? It's not gonna happen. Sorry, you have to retire. Or you're just gonna be running through a lot of girls, and then, and everybody can be good for a few months and fake you out, because they looking at it like, oh, y'all young. If I get pregnant, 18 years is some cash. Hey, I explain to them like that and just keep their eyes open and hope the best for them.
Hey, what's good, 10K gang? Now, today's video, I'm going to be talking about LaVar Ball. So you guys, we all know today is NBA draft day, so stay tuned because I will be updating you guys with more videos on LaMelo, Anthony Edwards, and including RJ Hampton. But this video, I just want to talk about what LaVar Ball had to say during a podcast he had with Bro Bible yesterday, and he was just talking about LaMelo Ball's downfall once he gets drafted, dealing with females. So this video, I just want to talk about this and just to give you guys my opinion on what LaVar Ball had to say. Before I start this video, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram at _theonlywallace, and also go subscribe to my second channel called 10K Wallace Vlogs. Make sure you guys go copy your merch as well. Now let's get to the video. So first, you guys, I had to bring y'all this video just because there's a lot of information that I know with the Ball brothers dealing with certain females. And trust and believe, LaVar Ball, of course, he knows everything that's going on with his sons. A lot of things that social media don't really know about. Honestly, you guys, I'm gonna just go ahead and just tell y'all. Now, Lonzo, Lienzo, and LaMelo, all three of them have been messing with certain females that's really no good for them. Okay, so I want to start off with LaMelo since he was talking directly to LaMelo during that podcast. So first girl I want to talk about is Ashley Alvano. Now I know you guys remember her. She was LaMelo's first girlfriend when he was around 16 years old, still in high school. I know you guys remember seeing her on some of the episodes on Ball and the Family, and he was rocking with her for a little bit. I'm not sure how they fell off. I don't know if something happened. I honestly don't know exactly what happened, but they fell off, and a lot of people actually was messing with Ashley because they felt like she was a good fit for LaMelo. But here's the thing. Right after LaMelo stopped talking to Ashley, he really started to talk to different females, such as Chantel Jeffries, who is a well-known female in the industry, and she don't really have a good reputation when it comes to messing with guys because she's known as that type of female, right? And there's rumors came out that LaMelo actually had an affair with her when he was only 16 years old. So LaMelo was already talking to Chantel Jeffries when he was a youngin', and guarantee you guys LaVar Ball already knew that. So LaMelo, he's been out there when it comes to messing with these IG models and stuff like that, and trust and believe, LaVar Ball, he probably had talks with LaMelo about talking to these certain females and stuff. And now that he's entering the NBA, it's gonna get 20 times worse because LaMelo has two older brothers that's already been going through this. Now let's move towards Lonzo, who is the oldest. So we all know Lonzo's situation with Denise Garcia. that's his baby mother, right? So of course Lonzo, he's been tied up with her. If you guys do not know their situation, just go watch some of the old episodes on Ball and Family. You know, there's a lot of episodes when it was dealing with their relationship problems. So right after Lonzo got tired of dealing with his high school sweetheart Denise Garcia, he started to mess with these IG models such as Courtney Canejo. I don't know if I said her last name right, but she's an IG model. So basically Lonzo started messing with IG models as well, and they basically wasn't good for him, clearly, because there's a reason why LaVar Ball is saying what he's saying, because he see his sons going through this. So Lonzo was messing with an IG model, Courtney. Then after that, he went to another IG model, Jasmine Ray. So that should show you where their heads are at. There's a reason why LaVar said you're never going to meet a nice woman, because till this day, it seems like Lonzo Ball haven't even found that nice woman, and he's been in the league for about 4 years now. So it's just like Lonzo himself is already still going through this, and you already know. Now that LaMelo is entering the draft, you can just tell that more and more and more is finna happen for LaMelo when it comes to females, because bro, Lonzo is already dealing with this. And on top of that, LaMelo don't have no kids either, so you already know. Now let's talk about LaMelo Ball. So I guarantee you guys, LaMelo probably had the most talks with his father LaVar when it comes to females such as IG models and stuff like that, because LaMelo has been all over the place. Now let's do a little rerun throughout his relationship history. So we all know the first girl LaMelo was messing with was Izzy. That was his high school sweetheart or whatever. But once he graduated and went to college, that's when he started messing with Jaden Owens. So Jaden Owens, honestly, in my opinion, she's a really, really good girl. I really felt like LaMelo should have stayed with Jaden, because how Jaden life is set up, basically her being a college hooper and just how her mindset is, she basically is just trying to focus on her and also, you know, focus on LaMelo as well. Like, she wants both of them to win, and you can just tell she's really a good fit for LaMelo. I was giving y'all my honest opinion on who I felt like LaMelo should be focusing on, because I did talk to LaMelo myself, and I talked to him about Jaden and everything. He told me how he felt about her, and I just decided to just make another video and just give y'all an update on who I felt like he should really be focusing on. And of course, I chose Jaden Owens, but LaMelo, he chose Adrian Nicole. And it's crazy because not too long after that, him and Adrian Nicole broke off. They don't even talk no more. And guess what he did right after Adrian Nicole? He found another IG model. Her name is Indy Marie. She went to Miami with him and LaMelo when they had to evacuate from the Big Baller Brand mansion due to all the fires that was going on in California. And Indy Marie, she was with them. So I guarantee you guys, LaVar met that IG model girl that LaMelo was just messing with not too long ago. So there's a reason why he's saying all of this, because all three of his sons is going through the same thing. They're all well known, they're all basketball players and have a big fan base. So of course there's going to be different females coming for all three of them, different ways, different types and everything. And now that LaMelo's is the youngest, you know, a lot of females are eyeing on LaMelo. They're just waiting for his name to get called on that stage and get drafted to an NBA team. So LaVar Ball, he already knows what's going on, and he just really wants LaMelo to just be careful, and he just letting him know straight up, you're not going to meet a real woman like how I met your mother and stuff, because you being an NBA player and having the fan base you have, you know, you're always going to be in positions to meet females that's not real, you know, because you're going to end up meeting them at a club, at an arena, at a restaurant, and they're not going to be real females because they're going to know who you are already, and they're already going to have a plan in their mind to get what they want from you. So man, y'all know me, I just had to bring y'all the real and stuff like this. This video was not planned, but until I saw that podcast LaVar had, I just had to bring y'all this information with all the females that all his sons been talking to, because there's a reason why LaVar is saying this. He's not just sending this message towards LaMelo, he's sending this to all his sons, and he just letting everybody know what's going on. He just hope LaMelo makes the right decision and just, you know, don't fall for all the traps, because there are going to be some traps that's going to be laid down for LaMelo once he signed that NBA contract. But I want you guys to leave your comments and opinions below on how y'all feel about this. I thank you guys for watching. If you make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you press the notification button, and also cop your merch. TK Gang, we out.